and we have got this lovely big bedroom. So just panning the room as we come on in. So 2 windows, yet again a little bit of a running feature having them throughout. It's nice to have that in the property. Big bedroom space, plenty of floor space for wandering around. And then as mentioned, you do also have the ensuite as well. So just looking back on the room, you see a little bit of the flue eating into the space, and then in towards the ensuite, which is nice that you've got the window in here and you've got your shower tucked just behind the door as well. So nice corner shower, and then the wood effect flooring as well. So going back out onto the landing, so that's the main part of the property, that's the main residence, and we're now going to go over to the annex and show you around inside there. So we are now in the annex, and you might notice quite a few similarities with the annex in comparison to the new build. And with that, you'll see the same cedarwood throughout, thumb latch doors, and also the beautiful fireplace. Now, going in towards, so we are now in the annex, and you might notice throughout this tour that there's quite a few similarities with this property to that of the main house. And by that I mean that we've also got the range of the thumb latch doors throughout, beautiful cedarwood, and that ever delightful open fireplace in the sitting room. So it's just starting off to begin with. We can see that the staircase is a twist and turn leading on up to obviously the top floor. Behind myself is the main door, which we'll notice in a second. And then we have also got the downstairs cloakroom in here. So just tucked behind the door, and we've also got the window, which is great. Leading in towards the kitchen, I'm just going to turn back slightly so you can see where I stood a second ago. So you can see the wooden front door there, which is fantastic. And then in we come towards this dining area to the kitchen. So the same seagrass carpet, double doors out onto the garden. So the garden is communal. I guess there's nothing stopping you if you wanted to put a little fence up to separate the 2 areas, depending on what you'll be using the annex for, whether it be for a member of family, Airbnb perhaps. But just going across the dining area, and again the kitchen, very much a replica of that of the main house. So bespoke, made. And then in this property, we, instead of having a gas hob, we have got the electric hob within the oven. And we've got across the way slimline dishwasher and a nice hidden sink as well. So it's lovely the fact you've got this separate area here for washing up or a little bit of an overflow for cooking, and then quite a big kitchen wrapping on round. Now you may remember when I was in the utility room of the main residence, I mentioned the door leading through, and this is very simply that door indeed. So clicking down on the thumb latch, just opening it up quickly so you can get your bearings again, we go in towards the utility. So if you wanted to have this separated off, you could always put a little lock on. Otherwise, again, depending on the purpose, you could just leave it separate as that thumb latch. Same terracotta tiles as well. So it's lovely the fact that, as I said, it's almost like a mini replica throughout. And then just looking back on the kitchen, which is lovely. And going into the inner hallway now, bit of understairs storage, in towards the sitting room. So equally as elegant, and look at that fireplace. It's fantastic, isn't it? So we've got the beam going above, same character throughout, and we've got the double doors going out onto that garden area. So it's relatively big, especially for that of an annex. We do have 2 bedrooms upstairs. And you've got the lovely window looking on out as well. And then just going on upstairs now and have a look at what we've got up there. So at the top of the stairs now, just looking down on the hallway and the stairs as we've led on up to the landing. So nice equal divide with 2 bedrooms either side, and then the bath and shower room in the middle. So doing the smaller bedroom to begin with, so we've got a little bit of restricted head height as we come into this room, and then a very slight step over the door bar as well. You've got the lovely windows looking out. And as you can just now see across, there are 2 dormer windows that you can spot above the white render. They are your master bedroom windows. It's just so you can get your bearings a little bit. And then just tucked behind the door here, a little bit of freestanding space. And you can see the single bed. And just going into the corner of the room, just so you can get an idea as to what we've got size-wise. And as I mentioned, a little bit of a step over the door bar, which you can just see now. And then we're going to go in towards the washroom. So we have got, behind the curtain, a shower. You can see a nice big shower unit in there. The WC wash hand basin window as well. And then, as with the main residence, you've got this nice big deep bath. Love the fact you've got the ledge going around as well. Perfect when it comes to beauty products or candles. And just going now in towards the master bedroom. So we have got double wardrobes on the right hand side as you enter the room. And then we have got space within here for a king size bed. Plenty of room to wander around as well, which is lovely. And you can see marks on the carpet now from where an ottoman could go if you so needed. Just looking out the window as well. So we're just above the front porch right now. And it's a great size room. I like the fact that throughout the property it's all white walls, nice and neutral colour schemes throughout. And then just going back out onto the landing, that way you can see the direction of which we've just come upstairs. So I'm currently stood in the garden with my back to the dining room doors from that of the annex. So the lovely thing is we've got this beautiful wraparound paved area which leads all the way from that of the sitting room to the doors where I just stood for the dining room annex. Following doors go to that of the dining area in the main residence, and then the fourth should I say, and final doors go over towards that of the sitting room, just tucked behind the Acer tree there. So it's a lovely fact that we do have this deep patio, and then we've got some steps leading on up to the garden itself. So we've got a nice expanse of lawn. Love the fact that we've got these beautiful, very deep and mature borders, just give a little bit of shape to the garden without being too intrusive as well, which is lovely. Now with the property being detached, we do have access all the way around. And just looking back now on the house as well. It's got this lovely big tree here, just giving a little bit of shade for during the summer months. And then walking around towards where the annex is situated, we can now see a summer house coming into view. A bit of a tucked away hidden area where we've got the barbecue currently set up. A bit of storage, freestanding storage space at the back of the shed, summer house. And then we can see one of the side access areas. So we just step back down and we've got the gravel area as well. Then just tucking back round to where we started on the outside. So it's lovely having, as I said, all this space. Lots of mature trees giving an air of privacy when you're outside in your garden as well.